infectious diseases. Now you know that infectious diseases are also called as communicable diseases. Why? Because these can be transmitted from one infected person to another person. As these diseases can be easily spread in the community, these infectious diseases are also called as communicable diseases. Now let us discuss about the means of spread of infectious diseases. ये जो infectious diseases है ये कैसे spread होते हैं या ये diseases कैसे फैलते हैं. So let us discuss. So first is indirect transmission. This is the first mode of transfer. Indirect transmission of the diseases. अब indirectly ये diseases कैसे spread होते हैं ये हमें discuss करना है. Indirect mode of transmission. Now see, in case of the indirect mode of transmission, it occurs when there is no direct human to human contact. The spreading of diseases can be through air, water, vectors and contaminated surface and object. So this is the indirect mode of transmission. Indirect mode of transmission में क्या होता है? There is no direct human to human contact, but these diseases can spread through various means. For example, air, water, vectors, or through the touching of the infected surfaces and object. So first is through air. A number of diseases spread through air. Now you are well aware about the coronavirus. It can spread through air. Common cold. It also spreads through air. The diseases which spread through air, a number of diseases causing microbes spread through the air. Some of the diseases that are spread through air are common cold, pneumonia, tuberculosis, etc. On coughing or sneezing, the droplet laden with microbes, they enter the air and they may get inhaled by another healthy person. So when these droplets which are laden or which are filled with the microbes enter the body of healthy person, it may get infected by that disease. That's why we should avoid the crowded places. Crowded places में जाना हमें avoid क्यों करना चाहिए? या फिर आप सब जानते हो कि मास्क जो है, जब भी हम crowded places में जाना है हमें मास्क कंपलसरी यूज करना ही है. सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग फॉलो करना ही है. हमें सिर्फ कोरोना वायरस से नहीं बचना है, हमें बाकी और भी बीमारियों से बचना है जो स्प्रेड होती है थ्रू द इन्फेक्शियस एजेंट्स. नाउ इन केस ऑफ द डिसीजेस व्हिच आर स्प्रेड थ्रू एयर, these diseases can be prevented by to a large extent by avoiding overcrowded places, and we can avoid the poorly ventilated living areas. अगर कोई poorly ventilated area में रहता है then it is the best place for spread of the diseases. So we should avoid to go to the crowded areas. Airborne diseases are easier to catch even when we are closer to the infected person. Suppose अगर मुझे common cold है, so it is very easier if I sneeze. अगर मैंने मास्क नहीं लगाया, मैं प्रॉपर डिस्टेंस पे नहीं हूँ, तो क्या होगा कि जो ड्रॉपलेट्स बाहर आएंगे स्नीजिंग के थ्रू, so these droplets are laden with the virus and they remain in the air. It settles down after some time. लेकिन उसी पीरियड में अगर कोई हेल्दी पर्सन आता है उस वायरस के कांटेक्ट में, तो क्या होगा, उस हेल्दी पर्सन को भी उसका इन्फेक्शन हो जाएगा. Overcrowded and poorly ventilated housing is a major factor in spreading the airborne diseases. अभी आपको पता है कि कितने स्ट्रिक्ट रूल्स है, क्राउड में जाना मना है, बहुत सारे स्ट्रिक्ट रेस्ट्रिक्शंस है. क्यों है? क्योंकि ये जो वायरस है इट रिमेन्स इन द एयर, इवन इट मे रिमेन ऑन द सरफेस. फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई स्नीज, देन इफ देयर आर वायरसेस दिस विल लाई ऑन एनी सरफेस. ये बोर्ड पे भी हो सकते हैं, टेबल पे हो सकते हैं, चेयर पे हो सकते हैं. इसलिए तो आपको पता है ना कि हमें बार बार हाथ धोने के लिए कहा जाता है. We are supposed to wash our hands frequently to sanitize ourselves. Why? To kill these viruses. Now these microbes can also spread through contaminated food and water. कभी आपने सुना होगा फूड पॉइजनिंग के बारे में. So it is also an infection which is caused through contaminated food and water. poisoning. Diseases can also spread through contaminated water. For example, cholera, typhoid, hepatitis, etc. These are the waterborne diseases. अगर contaminated water है, अगर खराब पानी है, तो it can spread diseases such as cholera, typhoid, hepatitis, etc. ये देखो कैसे spread होता है. When excreta of infected person gets mixed with the drinking water, that excreta consists of the pathogens. So through drinking water, these pathogens enter the body of a healthy person, causing that disease. Then foodborne diseases, for example, food poisoning. Many diseases are also transmitted through vectors. Vectors किसको कहते हैं? The carriers of disease-causing microorganisms are called as vectors. So these vectors are also responsible for causing the diseases. See, our surrounding also have many other organisms other than human. हमारे आसपास देखो कितने अलग-अलग टाइप के एनिमल्स है. Different types of insects are there. We are familiar with the insects such as mosquitoes, houseflies, etc. So these mosquitoes, houseflies, these are called as vectors. क्यों कहा इनको vector? Because they carry the disease-causing microorganisms in or on their body. In case of the female Anopheles mosquitoes, ये जो female mosquitoes होते हैं, आपको पता है interesting fact that only female mosquitoes bite us. Male mosquitoes never bite us. अब ये female mosquitoes ही क्यों हमें bite करते हैं? Because they need a nutritious food in the form of blood to lay their eggs. That's why this female Anopheles mosquito or other types of the female mosquitoes, they bite us. And if that female Anopheles mosquito is carrying the Plasmodium protozoon, then through the mosquito bite, that Plasmodium enters our body, causing malaria. Then next are fomit-borne. अभी देखो fomit-borne क्या होता है? Articles like utensils and garments of infected person, they also become source of infection for a healthy person. अभी आपको पता है इम्पोर्टेंस सैनिटाइजेशन का. किसी भी सरफेस को टच नहीं करना है. क्यों नहीं करना है? क्योंकि उस सरफेस पे भी ये वायरसेस हो सकते हैं. 8th स्टैंडर्ड में आप लोगों ने स्टडी किया था कि वायरसेस आर ऑन द बाउंड्री लाइन ऑफ लिविंग एंड नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स. जब भी सपोज यहाँ पे इस सरफेस पे अगर कोई वायरस है, इट इज एक्टिंग लाइक ए नॉन लिविंग. व्हेन आई टच दैट सरफेस, उस सरफेस को टच करके अगर मैं अपने नोज को टच करूंगी, माउथ को टच करूंगी, तो क्या होगा? दैट वायरस विल एंटर इनटू माय बॉडी एंड इट विल स्टार्ट मल्टीप्लाइंग. दैट्स व्हाई वी शुड स्टॉप टू टच द अनवांटेड प्लेसेस. जरूरत नहीं है ऐसी जगह पे हमें हाथ नहीं लगाना है. सपोज अभी यहाँ पे टच किया भी है किसी भी जगह पे, तो सबसे पहले हमें क्या करना है? वी शुड सैनिटाइज अवर हैंड्स with the help of hand wash, sanitizer, etc. and then only we can touch our face. Now next way of transmission of diseases is direct transmission. Now let us discuss how the direct mode of transmission takes place. First is indirect, second is direct mode of transmission. अभी डायरेक्ट मोड में देखो क्या होता है? It occurs when there is a physical contact between the infected person and the susceptible person. So this direct contact includes sexual contact, animal bite and the contact with the soil. So first way is sexual contact. There are certain diseases which are spread through the sexual contact. For example, gonorrhea, syphilis, AIDS, etc. So these diseases are spread by the direct mode of transmission. Syphilis and gonorrhea, these are the bacterial diseases spread by bacteria, while AIDS, it is caused by virus. These are also called as STDs, sexually transmitted diseases. Such sexually transmitted diseases are not spread by the only physical contact. जैसे अगर किसी को एड्स है, अगर आप उनके साथ खाना खाते हो, शेक हैंड करते हो, तो उसकी वजह से वो डिसीज स्प्रेड नहीं होता है. These diseases are spread by sexual contact with the infected person. In addition to sexual contact, HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, it can also also be spread through blood during blood transfusion. So we should be very careful. Suppose अगर किसी को अगर blood की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, so these people should get checked that the blood is free from any kind of disease causing microorganism. क्योंकि ये जो HIV है ये infected blood से भी spread हो सकता है. Even when you go to doctor, you should check that doctor is using the न्यू नीडल एवरी टाइम. जब भी इंजेक्शन लेना है तो हर बार इंजेक्शन की नीडल न्यू होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि इससे भी HIV स्प्रेड हो सकता है. इवन HIV कैन स्प्रेड फ्रॉम इन्फेक्टेड मदर टू हर बेबी ड्यूरिंग प्रेगनेंसी और थ्रू ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग. प्रेग्नेंट लेडीज में HIV टेस्ट ये कंपल्सरी होता ही है. व्हाई? बिकॉज दिस HIV कैन बी ट्रांसमिटेड फ्रॉम द मदर टू हर अनबॉर्न बेबी ड्यूरिंग प्रेगनेंसी. Even by breast feeding also it spreads. Then next way is through animal bites. Animal bites are also responsible for spreading diseases such as rabies. Certain diseases spread through the bite of infected animals. For example, rabies virus is transmitted to a healthy person through the bite of animals such as dogs, cats, raccoons, bats, etc. It has infected saliva, and these animals they act as the reservoir for saliva of the rabies. So these animals can cause the disease known as rabies. Then next way is by the contact with soil. This is the third way. Contact with soil. आपको पता है कि कंपलसरी हमें टीटी का इंजेक्शन लेना पड़ता है. टिटेनस का, जैसे जब बच्चे पैदा होते हैं तब दिया जाता है इंजेक्शन. देन बाय रेगुलर इंटरवल एट द एज ऑफ 5 years. जब आप लोग 5th स्टैंडर्ड में होते हो, 10th में जाते हो, तब ये टिटेनस का इंजेक्शन लेना पड़ता है. टीटी इंजेक्शन. इट इज well known by the name TT. Many pathogens can enter the human body through soil through injuries. जैसे खेलते हुए अगर कोई जख्म वगैरह होता है तो क्या होता है, soil enters our body, so it may cause the infection called as tetanus. Means soil can also cause the infections in our body. So this was all about the means of spread of infectious diseases. In next video we will discuss